Hello, this is Jonathan Beck with Piedmont Technical Experts, and this is our uh, Outlook training module on how to find missing emails. So the first thing that I would encourage people to do if they think they're missing emails, especially following a migration, is to start off with a search. It is possible that that message was delivered and it just went to a different folder than you were expecting. This is very common with migrations from Google to Microsoft because in Google, everything technically gets delivered to the inbox and then it's categorized. In Outlook, they actually use a folder structure to organize email. So there's not necessarily the same categories that you would have in Outlook that you do with your Gmail accounts. So we would begin with a basic search. So in another video that we did, we showed how to do a search. And again, I'm just going to use JStone. And this returns all messages from JStone to JStone, or contains JStone in the body of the email message or in the subject line. I could look this way for the missing message, but let's say I don't see it. Well, then I want to go back to whatever my original email system was, if this is post-migration, and look for the message there and see if the message is actually in that environment. If it is, you do have the ability to hit forward and forward that message to yourself. That would be a quick, easy way to do it. However, that will come in with a new date and time stamp if you do the forward. Additionally, if this is post-migration, I would check with the individuals who handled your migration to see if there's a way they can run a resync on your mailbox to bring in any new messages leading up to the go live. All right. And that's pretty much how you would find missing emails. You would, number one, look to see if it was in your email box through a search. Number two, you would look in your old mailbox to see if the message was there and potentially forward it to yourself. And the third option would be to ask the people who handled your mail migration to do a resync for your mailbox. Another thing that a lot of people will run into post-migration is they will get these NDRs, these non-deliverable reports. So right here is a non-deliverable report. Basically it says Yvette Marfil was not found at RingCentral. This could be because Yvette left the company, which actually was the case in this particular instance. But it could also be because of a bad cached email address. If that's the case, then all you have to do is when you do a new mail message, wrong button, new email message here, and let me drag this over. If I start typing Yvette, this is bringing up my recently used address list. Sometimes this can be corrupted. So if it does, what you want to do is actually delete that out. Now I'm going to have to type in Yvette.Marfil@RingCentral.com, and now, and now I can do test and test. And it resolves to potentially a valid email address. But in this particular instance, I know that Yvette is left, so I would still get an NDR if I hit send. But that is one way you can handle that. Another item that sometimes people will run into is they will say that the domain was not found as the message inside the NDR. If that's the case, typically both of these are because either the domain was misspelled or the person's email was misspelled, or you have a corrupt autocomplete in which case I just showed you how to fix that. And we appreciate your time today and hope you found this video informative.